Flowing waters sing. Falling leaves float on the river. Tranquility reigns. Yeah. Well, here I am, sitting on a river, sitting in the woods, taking a breath of beautiful, fresh, clean mountain air. New York was an amazing 2 weeks, beautiful people in the workshops, and we traveled so far together. It was amazing. And so many doors opened. So many tables were set by friends. It was quite a time. It is a time for me of great gratitude for the doors that are opening for the work, for me and my compadres as we move forward with the I Ching for the week of October 8th, 2018. Yeah, this is a beautiful reading. You know, the Kwa, it's the name of these hexagrams, the Kwa. They don't really come by my choice. You know, I cast the coins or sometimes the yarrow sticks and ask for guidance for what will come and for what will be. And today we get number 11, Thai, peaceful prosperity, heaven on earth. Yeah, that's the one. Above is Kun, the center of the earth. Below is Kyangan, heaven, spirit power. Yeah, that's where we are. We are in heaven, in case you forgot. Correct connections will be made. It is the time. Heaven and earth are joining. Intuition is your guiding light. We've been walking through some difficult times. Dark forces seem to be coming out of the woodwork. But now things are changing. Conflicts can be resolved, and it is time and duty to resolve them. This is an auspicious time when there is harmony on earth. Being in gratitude for these times will continue to enliven this rarefied air, this time that we all can share equally and together. No separation. Where there are conflicts or obstacles, approach them with no fear. Peaceful resolution is possible. Quiet the ego and move without judgment of self or others. And the road to peace and prosperity is open. The message of Thai, this hexagram, this Kwa, is to inform you that you have, through diligence, called to the laws of attraction. Yeah, you've heard about that, huh? Well, you made the call, knowing it or not. You see, this message from Thai comes in two parts. First, note well that within reach is a never-before access storehouse of love, of abundance, and clarity of vision. The projects and the relationships that seems to have been stalled, couldn't quite get them moving, they can now be activated. Remember that word, it just doesn't come as a falling gift. It can be activated, that's the work. And so the second part of this teaching is, with access to these blessings comes the responsibility of the visionary to look deep into your intentions, look deep into your behavior. And while you're in this place to receive, be humble. You've sacrificed much along the way. It's clear you've made way for this energy flow, which is powerful for sure. But it's big, and in some cases it can be jarring. Friendships can now be renewed. Long drawn-out battles will be resolved. Through persistent small efforts, peace and harmony can be achieved. Make ready your connection to Source. Look into the body. Look into your consciousness. Make way. Be ready. In this way, you'll make this container, this energetic container that we have, proper, so that this energy, so this abundance can be shared and connections can be made. There's no doubt these gifts will come. They're coming, but without correct behavior and correcting your thoughts, they will vanish like the morning mist above the lake. Savor times like these when all comes to order. Wear these times like a warm cloak on a winter day. Yeah, that's the comfort, huh? Your benefit is to be proactive, to be aware, and to be absolutely awake, to accept this energy to make connections, to complete tasks, and to look deep into your circle, discern who your allies are, and who are the detractors. Embrace your allies, whether near or far, and dismiss with love the detractors. Ferret out the ones in your sphere whom you must constantly pull up to your level, and lovingly dismiss them. It could be a friend, an associate, a lover, or a relative. But you know that relationships that don't seem to work imprisons you and imprisons the other. So by releasing, we open this doorway. We open the door to the cage. During these times, you'll find that flattering attention is without substance and will ultimately be draining and destructive. You're entering a new time of connectivity that can open the channel for true and for continuing abundance. And this oncoming force that's imbued with an open consciousness can now neutralize any doubts about yourself and about your life's work. You now will be able to dismiss the ego's use of doubts and fears that have wakened you in the night and greeted you in the morning. These will be dispelled. Yeah. By clearing the way, we make this pathway, this road less traveled, easier, more heartfelt, more love. This time of prospering has been activated by connection to inner wisdom. It's slowing things down to give you the time to see it. And you've been tempered by the fire of adversity, which has helped you to develop your strength, to develop your intuition, and to know your purpose. Now, as you call from within for guidance to bring forth clarity, you will be placed in the correct frequency. That's why these times are so auspicious. Simply by showing up, you're going to be put in the correct place at the correct time. This will move you toward the best and the highest good for yourself, for your career, for your relationships, and for the greater, for the universal good, for the good of our planet. Oftentimes we are advised or we feel the need to go to see the sage, the wise person in the tribe, or an intermediary between you and the divine. Well, that's not necessary now. This is a time when your personal wisdom is at its height. Your intuitive powers, all the while, has been developing during the time that you have been diligent on the path. And don't judge what you've done on the path. The ego is going to come. It's going to try to tell you that you're not good enough. You haven't done enough. How could you deserve times like these? Don't pay attention to that. Those are lies that dug up by the ego. It knows just what buttons to push. Is it around love? Is it around sex? Is it around money? Is it around where you live, what you have, what you're doing? Don't go for it. Anything negative you're hearing about yourself, it's not true. Just not true. With proper intention, and by initiating creative ritual, your vision, your plans, your desires will be manifest. They'll be brought to life. Be mindful. Have crystal clear intent as to what you want to manifest as this incredible surge of life force is coming your way. It's already here, surrounding you, bringing peace to you. Prepare your body, your mind, and your spirit. By this preparation, you'll be able to activate the magnificent, the dignified, and the compassionate being that you are. And it's coming not because somebody said it should or because somebody made you good or made you better. It's because you're here and you did it. During time of preparation, direct your energy toward the greater good. Be of service. Be of service to others, to the world, to the earth. As you go forward, share the bounty. And use this life force to activate what you want. And don't squander the energy. Choose well your target, and in stillness, focus. By using your intuition to choose the point, aim, and then move with all your skill and intention toward that goal. Intent is like the archer's arrow. It knows the center of the target before it's released. This is an auspicious time for creative projects and for organizations that are working for the greater good. Sun Tzu, General Sun Tzu, wrote a book called The Art of War. And he says that the great leader does not lead from the front, nor does he lead from the back. The most compassionate and effective leader leads from the center, the middle, where all is seen and all is possible. And from there, there's no surprises. From this position, it will be revealed who or what is not working for the good of your project, for you, for an endeavor that is not working. You can see why. You'll be able to see what needs to be added and what needs to be taken away. As this clarity is revealed, it will make way for guidance that has been waiting in the wings for you to open your mind and heart, to embrace correct thoughts and actions coming from soul, your soul. Our soul is both light and dark, and we embrace the shadow as we embrace the heart light. Honor the ones who've given you strength, and with their sacrifice, with their grace and integrity, have left you room to grow, space to create. This has been a great gift for self-confidence, a confidence you will relish as the arrival of abundance in your career, in love, and health will flourish. Sexual energy, attraction, and sensuality are part and parcel of this oncoming tide of creativity. You'll be very sensitive as you ride this wave. And spread this energy, this light, through your love, through your kindness, through compassion, and with laughter. This beautiful, loving, energetic is a manifestation of Shakti, the primordial cosmic energy and divine feminine creative power. Shakti is the Hindu mother goddess that is healing light and can, when called, enliven your progress, moving toward a happy, successful, and peaceful outcome. As this energy is on offer, avoid the temptation, which can be great, to use this kind of energy, this sensual energy, with seduction or inferring promises, There is the temptation to use this energy to manipulate others to achieve your goals. It's not necessary. If you did, your goals would be diluted. You might dissolve. And if you get into that mess, you're going to miss this time of completion, this time of abundance. The confidence necessary to take you to the heights you seek will come with knowing that you've shown strength of character and integrity through times of want, sacrifice, and obstruction. Your community and your associates in your craft or commerce will now see you in the light of strength and self-assurance. There'll be support for you and support you in service. Now, we get judged as we move along, but it doesn't matter. They're going to fade into the woodwork, the ones who judge. And they don't have any influence on you, really. Nor do they influence your work, nor do they influence your advancement. Now, this doesn't mean that these forces that were impeding progress in the past have vanished. They're there. But they have been made impotent by your hard work. But still lurking in the shadows is the possibility of it coming. It's fully capable of rising should you fall out of integrity. Move without dignity. To maintain the influence of this qua, appreciate how you got here and how hard you've worked, consciously join in the flow of blessings and the flow of abundance. Be generous with your joy and success. Take nothing for granted. Do not delude yourself into thinking that because you're entering a time of success, in a time of abundance, you've completed your task. And you don't have to be diligent, don't have to be aware, don't have to be awake. Man, it's the opposite of that. You see, when you have this, the benefit is to keep firmly on a righteous path. You see, this is just the beginning. It gets better than this, much better. During these times, have discipline to do your practice and to sit in meditation. Or whatever you've conceived that gives you strength, that gives you peace and stillness. But do find stillness in prayer. You know, prayer is not asking for anything. Prayer is listening to the voice of the divine. During these times, be firm, be clear about your intentions, and be a fierce warrior as you proceed in truth and dignity. From this position, you'll soon find yourself in a place of success and honor, sitting at the table of abundance that has been set for you at the karmic table. And this table is abundant. So, go, take your seat, but take only what you need and leave the rest for your fellow pilgrims on the road less traveled. Flowing waters sing, falling leaves float on the river, tranquility reigns, yeah, and so it does. You know, I want to take a minute to reach out and show gratitude for that team at Habitas that welcomed us and made it such a comfort. We have gratitude for your openness and for your help, and for the people that came to us and opened doors for us. Manina, Tiana, those people who opened doors for us at one beautiful space that I'll be coming back to. So I will be returning to New York with regularity, bringing the work, opening the doors of consciousness for all as we travel together on the road less traveled. So I tell you, it's been amazing feeling it. And I say, in Lakesh Alakin, I am the other you. And I like it that way. Namaste, my brothers. Namaste, my sisters. Honor the other. These are great times we're entering into. This reading this week is beautiful, powerful, when all is possible. You know, I felt it sitting at friends' tables in New York and watching, feeling all people of different places in the world coming together with one idea, with one thought, that the world would be a better place. And we can open those doorways. Open that door, so grateful. So feed yourself well on the loving kindness that abounds. And I say again, in Lakesh Alakin, I am the other you. Namaste. Namaste.